I just wanted to have that, for the record, you know.
Are you recording me?
This is being recorded.
Are you recording me?
Yes, I have to record.
Oh.
So you were aware that the insurance company was coming up with additional funds.
I don't know how I would ever be aware of that.
This is bad for them because if this whole thing is based upon an estimate is legally binding, then whatever estimate Glenda sent recently is also legally binding.
In this particular instance, like this thing gets filed and you show this to Channel 7 News, they're going to like, Taylor's facing this thing for,
RICO.
federal racketeering for this. That would make the fucking news.
Well, you gonna do a story with us and see what we can do?
I would love to.
Doesn't have a TV station, and I ain't afraid of bullies. We deal with them all the time. Let me call you. We come to you. It takes 30 minutes of your time. All right?
Appreciate that.
What lawsuit should I look up?
So it's me, my wife, my infant child,
Oh shit!
and my law firm against this fuckers.
You remember when we spoke and you were going through everything, and I said, "Damn, Jay," I said, "This sounds like a plot for a movie."
Yeah.
And you're like, "No, it's not that bad. It's not like the mafia. They're not gonna come after me or anything like that."
Well, it's not like the mafia. It's just different.
First of all, I have to tell you that we are in the office a bit disturbed by the fact that you're always recording us.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Welcome everyone back. I am again making this video because I want to bring public awareness to the types of things that these companies do and that they get away with. Even if you're right, if you have 100% of these facts on your side, if you do not have someone to represent or someone to provide that information or present that information, you will lose, because the court system doesn't care about who's wrong or right. All they care about is who can present the best argument, and sadly that's what it boils down to. So just a brief recap of what happened in part one. We had a fire on July 9th of 2022. We hired this water and fire remediation company. They came to our home. They could have came on a weekday, but they decided to come on a Saturday. Their website does not state that they have after hour fees. Nowhere on their website does it say that. So when you call someone because you have an emergency or a fire, obviously everything like that is going to seem like an emergency. But they did not come right away. They did not come until the Saturday, which is something that they chose to do. And unfortunately, they charged us overtime fees. In fact, even when they came on a weekday, they charged us emergency service hours for the weekday, which is crazy. So it's like everything is an emergency and a supervisor fee, and nowhere on their website does it say that. And I think that that's kind of fraudulent and illegal, but they can get away with it unless we decide to stand up and do something about it, which is what I'm trying to do with this video.
Joe, right?
Yes.
Okay. I saw this, but this is sent to our lawyers.
Okay.
So that means you have to communicate with the lawyers.
Okay, but this has to be endorsed by Taylor, so that way we can pay you guys.
But you have to go with the lawyers first.
So are the lawyers endorsing the check, or is Taylor endorsing the
Yeah,
check?
they give us the instructions for that. But so let's see. But we can accept at this point we can accept the check.
You can't accept the
in
check?
in this point, because your case is referred to the lawyer, and you have the knowledge of that, right?
No, because, well, we have a notice from the lawyer, but we also have a notice from Glenda where she's been communicating with our insurance company up until last week. The insurance company just cut this check because they've been in contact with Glenda Galarza.
Glenda's not here today. Let me check.
So Glenda is the one who agreed to the new price. In fact, I'll show you. Give me 1 second.
Joe, we called our attorneys, but they are not there.
Okay.
Maybe the hour is not, the appropriate hour to call.
Mm-hmm.
Our directors here also is not there. So I have the number for the. I think that you have it, right?
Probably in an email somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to write it in one of the papers, I have the number here.
The number, that's fine. I think I have it in the email.
Okay, so communicate with them on Monday.
So Glenda is not in?
No.
Okay. And you guys, so even though Glenda was communicating with our insurance company about the rates up until May 10th, they agreed on a different rate, and then the insurance company agreed to send out more money based upon that rate that they agreed upon, and now you guys can accept it for the record?
At this moment, I have no documents that Glenda tell us about that.
We have it.
Well,
we have the revised
yes,
estimate.
But I can accept at this moment that you have to address with our lawyers.
That's weird. I have to speak to the lawyer, but Glenda is speaking to our insurance company, which is the reason why we sent more money. So they're not trying to resolve the issue. It's terrible when it comes to administrative. They're terrible. They gave us like 6 estimates. None of them were the same. So how are we supposed to? I'm a billing manager for a hospital. How are you supposed to expect someone to pay a bill if there's 6 different estimates? And even up until May 10th, she gave us a new one.
I understand what you are saying, but
It's terrible.
cannot accept the check at this moment.
Okay, well, I just wanted to have that, for the record,
Are you recording me?
This is being
Are
recorded.
you recording me?
Yes, I have to record.
Oh, yes.
Yes, for the
But
lawyer.
why you are not advising me for that?
Well, I said for the record, so I'm
No.
advising you now. It's being recorded.
You have to say for the record at the beginning of our conversation, and that's all.
And what are your you guys are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Mm-hmm. But not for the administrative office.
Okay. So it's the administrative office that's not 24 hours, 7 days a week, just the workers.
Well, here we just work until 5:10.
Okay.
After that, we have another communication service.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, Joe, I can't stay with you anymore.
Oh, okay. What are your overtime hours? Oh, your overtime rates. Where can I find that?
No, you have to speak with the lawyer and ask all the information.
No, I'm talking about just for a service. What are your
I
overtime?
can give you that information as well. You are recording.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. That was Joe Taylor Restoration. And they refused to take the check. So, that is that. We tried. So it looks like they do not want to have this issue resolved. They tried to call the lawyer's office. The lawyer's office is not answering, and neither is Glenda, and neither is the director.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, thank you.
What do you got for me?
Well, we do have a payment.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind me recording this interaction.
You want to record the interaction?
Why not? I mean, you guys are trying to take our home, so we need every advantage we can. We tried to take it and they refused, but this check needs to be endorsed. Copy it here. So Today's the 19th.
Yeah.
Friday was the 15th? 16th.
Today's the 19th.
16th.
So just work backwards. 18, 17, 16.
Okay. I had it here. It confused me because it was on this from my insurance company. But we just need this to be endorsed. We've already endorsed it. Our insurance company has endorsed it.
Now, I sent you a payoff statement about a month ago.
You remember the amount?
No, but I will take this and go. It's not this. Wasn't even close to this.
That's why the whole thing was still being reconciled with Glenda and our insurance company.
So
That's the thing.
this is one of the issues that we've been trying to address. Joe Taylor is very, I know they're your client, but they're very bad dealing with administrative things.
Yeah.
They're not even communicating with you. So
How are they not communicating with me?
I'm going to show you. All right, we are here at Joe Taylor Restoration, June 19th, 2023, trying to deliver a check after we left the law office of their attorney. We are here to deliver another check. Is Glenda in?
Glenda, no, I don't believe Glenda's in the office today. I think she's out in the field with the team. Is there anybody else that can help you?
Any director, accounting?
What's her name?
Anne, her supervisor? Yes.
Annie, well, I don't think Annie and Glenda are the same position. They're both managers,
That's the
just
same.
two different departments.
Okay, well, anyone,
We spoke to Annie before, so.
Joe, whoever.
What's the
Joe's
other
not in
one?
either. I'm so sorry.
What's the other
Freaking out.
one? In accounting?
Annie. Maria?
His last name start with an O. It's a guy.
Nick is no longer with the company.
Osiak.
Yeah, he moved back. I think he moved back to where his family was originally.
Oh, crap. Is there someone in his position now?
That took over like his accounts.
Yeah, that would be Lizette, but let me see if I can
Oh,
get
Lizette.
Lizette.
Oh, Anne. Anne is fine.
Annie's better. She's a VP or a manager, so.
Yeah.
Hold on one moment.
Thank you. Okay.
So first of all, I have to tell you that we are in the office a bit disturbed by the fact that you're always recording us.
Yes, absolutely.
And we do not consent to that.
Okay.
So this is for you to know. Number one. Number two.
All right. Bottom line is, my clients, whatever you've done, has made my client want to try to get this worked out and is hopeful to get it worked out without any more of my involvement. Okay. Now, that being said, I'm not promising you anything. I can get an email from my client today that says to me, hey, start pushing forward with this thing. I don't know, but they've instructed me that they're going to, that they're working with insurance. I know one payment was made, and that's a good sign, but I don't know what you want from me in terms of, but whatever it is, let me know, and I'll try to help you. We're going in circles in terms of what my client did or didn't do, purportedly did or didn't do. It's not changing anything. I've sent my client everything that you've said. They're aware of your position. They don't agree with you. They don't agree that $15,000 was payment in full, certainly. They believe they're still owed money, but they're trying to collect it, I assume, through your insurance company.
Yes. So that's where we're at. So if you remember when we first started speaking, I said I needed two things. You've already told me that you couldn't provide the first one. That's fine. The second thing is I need some sort of receipt that shows the balance from that $15,000 payment.
Okay. I'll send you a payoff amount. Now, it's going to include interest, attorney's fees, and any costs as well. And it has to, because otherwise you're going to take it the wrong way, quite frankly. So it's going to include all those things. I'm not sitting here telling you that my client may not waive certain of those things if payment in full is made, but in any event, I'll send you a payoff that will basically be like, hey, look, you pay X, everything's gone.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Give
And
me, I'll try to get that to you today, but I cannot promise you that I'm going to.
okay. No problem.
Unless you're telling me that you're prepared to pay it all off and you have the money and you're ready to go, then I'll make sure I get it to you today.
No, we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna wait to see what insurance says, because they're working with them. So whatever the insurance says, I agree with.
Okay. All right. So I'll get that over to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You got it. Take it easy.
You too. Bye bye.